Spoiler alert, if you have not played the game, then click away or just watch the review and not care. You have been warned. Where are the holes? I don't mean the other two holes. That's not in her ass. It's part of her ass and part of her vajayjay. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back again to another unboxing and review video. This time we're going to have a look at Marian from the game A Goddess of Victory, Nikke. She has a special place in my heart and perhaps maybe in other players' heart as well, because she has a very important role in the game, and the way that she looks in this figure was only for a very short while, and I think it's very awesome that they made this version of Marian and also in this scale. All right, so let's look at the box. Just like with Anis, this is a very big chunky box. On the front you have the silhouette of the character Marian. Here you have a product photo of her in some kind of angle. At the back you see her again, full body with some other product photos. And in here you see her again in another angle. What kind of angle is this? This is from another side of her. So there's not a lot going on. And just like with the box where Anis was in, the graphic design on this resembles the graphic design of the game when you do a recruitment. So yeah, that's that. Let's open up the box, shall we? By the way, if you're not familiar with Freeing, this figure is made by Freeing and they have this logo which says B-Style, and if I remember correctly, B-Style means big style. So this is from their big ass mofo figure line, and yes, it is quite big. I can confirm that much. Alrighty then. Oh my. Okay, just a second. I'm going to take out the base first. Just like with Anis, this is a very plain black base, which is fine by me because the figure itself is very, very big. Then you have this little bag, which has her weapon inside. The funny thing is, I don't remember her weapon very well. But if I look at this, oh wow, this looks great. You know what? They should make model kits of these weapons. I would love to have those. Or it doesn't even have to be a model kit. Just make weapons with Nikke designs. With Nikke weapon designs. Yeah, this looks great. Wow. Can you see that? Looks great. Yes, nice. I love it. All right, what else do we have? Okay, I'm going to show you how it looks like, how she is wrapped around here. As you can see, they really tried to prevent her falling forward with this tape around here. And I'm happy that they did that because she's a heavy figure. She is really heavy. Anis was heavy, and she's also heavy. They might be the same weight. Let me take out this little piece first. I have no idea what it is. Okay, I think... Okay, so there's this little piece. This is probably for her other foot. You have to attach it here, I think. We'll see. They have instructions. I'll just check it out later. Let's take out Marian. So there is this protection right here, which is for her strap. You have to detach the strap from her hand first. It was in her hand like this before you could pull off the protection. Always stay protected, children. You don't want to make anybody pregnant. What? You know, you're a pervert sometimes. You know that? All right. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. You know, to be honest, I can't remember how she looks like. I mean, based on what we saw in the game, because you didn't really see a lot of her. I don't want to spoil anything. If you want to know how she looks like right now, you should play the game. Okay? You should just play the game. Okay, let me see. What am I gonna do right now? Where are the holes? Yeah, I know. I cannot find the hole. I am such a virgin. Oh my goodness. Or should I maybe put this in here first? Like this. Now I can attach this. I really hate this part of assembling the figure because it just means that, oh man. What I mean to say is that, I'm just really scared to break something. Okay, so if you bought this figure, there's a piece that goes into her other leg. Attach that to her other leg first, and then you can attach that part of the leg onto the base together with the other leg, because otherwise it probably won't work. At least this is the easiest way that I have discovered just now. Okay, so now we have Marian like this, and we should be able to attach her gun onto the strap. I probably would need the instructions for this, but I would like to know if I can find it myself. Je weet toch? Want ik ben een Nederlander. I mean, I'm a Dutch person. I speak Dutch with a Dutch accent. Ah, there's a hole over here. I found a hole, guys. Put your hand inside her. Apparently, there's a strand of hair somewhere here also. Ah, I see. My goodness, that's a very small piece. I'm not sure if you can see this, but it's this small. It's this small. I don't think you can see it. It goes here. She has like a placeholder inside her hair. You should take that out and then you should put this in. Okay. Anything else that I need to know? Something needs to go here as well. Is there something else that I've missed? It doesn't look like I've missed anything else. All right, so I found the other piece. It was transparent. It's this part. It's really small. And apparently this was located in the box where the part for the leg, well, not the leg, the foot was. So if you have this figure, make sure you take everything out of the packaging. Then the gun goes. Okay, so she has 2 holes on her ass. She was shot, okay? I don't mean the other 2 holes. That's not in her ass. It's part of her ass and part of her vajayjay. Anyway, she has 2 holes over here, and that's where this piece goes. So I'm going to insert this inside of you, Marian. Please forgive me. I will be very careful. I will not make you pregnant. Whew! Sweating like a little girl. Okay, so that's inside. Now let's attach the strap on. I am such a funny boy. Having a little trouble inserting this into the gun. And I am very careful because I don't want to break stuff. You know, with things like this, you just need to be a bit patient. But sometimes the patience is not enough. But you know, you paid a lot of money for a figure like this, so the least that you can have is patience while assembling it. You would not want to break it. I think it just doesn't fit at all. Or wait, oh, I know now. There is a shape. This has a shape. And the shape. Okay, so it did not need any force whatsoever. I just needed to rotate the peg the right way, because it has like a circular shape and then a piece of the circle that's cut out. I don't know if you know what I mean, but that's I don't know how to say this in any other words. I think that's it. I've assembled her. It's complete. Now we can talk about her and look at her and admire her. All right, so here is Marian, a character that you would only see in the beginning of the story. I think only chapter 1. Only chapter 1, guys. After chapter 1, it becomes a very dramatic situation. Let me see. Wow. Okay, so yeah, you know, when you look at her face, right? I know people have been saying that her face looks a little flat. This just came off, but it should be able to get back in again. Okay, so back to the face. People who have seen the promo pictures, the product pictures of Marian had some, how do you call it, criticism about the structure of her face. Because if you would look at her from the side, her face looks very flat. And if I look at her from the side, yeah, I understand where that criticism comes from. She does look a little flat from the side. And to be very honest with you, I don't know how to criticize this, because I have never seen her in actual gameplay, only in stories. And I'm not sure if she has a flat face, if you know what I mean. Maybe that's just how her face really looks like. Anyway, if you look at her from the front, she looks exactly like Marian. The eye decals look exactly like Marian. The structure of her face from the front is how I recognize Marian. So I think, in my opinion, she looks fine. But if you don't like the flatness of her face from the side, then, well, I guess that's up to you, because it's your money. If you want to buy something very expensive, then you should at least support yourself. I think it's fine. If I look at the rest of the figure, the details on her clothes, on, oh my god, on her belt, it looks nice. Her skirt also looks very tight against her legs, against her body, against everything. Oh yeah, I have not noticed this in the game yet, but she has a holster with a gun over here. That's really nice to see. She has bullets on her belt. There's a logo on her belt as well. I don't recognize that logo, to be honest. Maybe that's something from the game as well. She has bags over here. Can you see that? She has bags over here. Is it called a bag? You know what? Let's call it a bag for now. And there are decals on it that also looks very nice, very crisp. Can I read what it says? No, I can't. It's just a 01, and everything else on above that are just small little squares. Okay, so she has an ID badge, I guess, over here with the number 61 I can't recall if that means anything. Maybe it does. She has a transparent looking thing over here that hangs over her shoulder. That looks very nice as well. We have not looked at her feet yet, but her shoes also look very good. The shoelaces look good. There is some decal work going on. I cannot really read what it says, if it says anything at all. I can see something, I can see some, how do you call that, unevenness in the painting on the inside of her shoe, in the black part. But yeah, to be honest, I don't really mind that. It's not significant or whatsoever. The back of her back, the back of the figure, well, there's not a lot to see. There is like a small little pocket over here, and there is nothing else to see. There's another pocket over here, and that's actually it. But you know, I always love to see a part of a figure that you can't see in the game. It just makes you know how things look like. Let's see the bottom, the inside of her, underneath her jacket. That's a very nice English. Very nice English, man. All right, so she also has, how do you call that thing? A walkie-talkie. She has a walkie-talkie over here, right above her butt, above her butt cheeks, you know. I'm sorry, is that weird? And as you already know, the gun also looks mighty fine. Again, it looks detailed enough to look like a weapon and not like a toy. And I would really love to have this gun in real life, in 1:1 scale, if you know what I mean. That would be so awesome. Overall, this looks like a very beautiful figure, if I say so, on my shelf. Let's compare her to the other figures that I have. All right, as you can see, I have put Marian right next to Anis, another 1/4 scale figure by freeing. Here you have Modernia, which is Marian, but in another form. Did I spoil something for you? Maybe I should say, spoiler alert. If you have not played the game, then click away or just watch the review and not care. You have been warned. Okay, so here is Modernia. This is Marian, but in another form. If you want to know more, play the game. Then Anis, an android. There is this little Alice figure. Who made this figure again? I don't remember. Anyway, this is a budget-friendly Alice figure. If you don't have enough funds to buy this figure over here, then you can always buy that one. She's also very nice. But this is even more nicer, better. Yeah, so here is Alice looking mighty fine as well. So as you can see, these figures are tall, very tall. I think she's around 40 centimeters as well, maybe a little less because of her head. No, maybe you know what? I don't know. And to be honest, I don't really care. Around 40 centimeters, which is around 15.7 inches, as I recall correctly. So yeah. Now, the big old question, should you buy Marian? If you can say yes to the following: you have a job, you have enough disposable income, do you have enough shelf space, do you have a girlfriend who doesn't mind you to have a sexy woman in your room? If you have said yes to all of these questions, then you have only one question left, which is, do you like the character Marian? Do you love her enough to spend a lot of money to put her as a figure on your desk, shelf, or whatever you have? If you said yes to all of those, then you should buy her. Really, you do. She looks great. She has very nice shelf presence. You need a lot of shelf space for her and for her as well. So yeah, this is all for my unboxing and review of Marian, the Goddess of Victory Nikke figure. If you like this video, then give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel to see more unboxing and reviews of figures, action figures, and model kits. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at ShinFaith. Don't forget to share this video as well with the community so they know what's available for the Goddess of Victory Nikke game, so they don't only use their money to will on characters in the game, because you know, you will never know if the game would ever stop existing. If that's the case, then at least you have the figures in real life. So like I said, share this with the community. I think they would love to see an unboxing and review of characters that they love to see. And I will catch you in the next video. See you later.